Earlier this week, our friend Wisconsin Congressman Sean Duffy introduced a bill that would give President Trump new powers to raise tariffs in response to actions taken by other countries. Here he is now to explain why this bill, the Reciprocal Trade Act, is positive and practical. There he is. Congressman Duffy, tell us on this bill.
Yeah, so first of all, Steve, I'm a free trader. I think free trade is great for the American economy and it's great for the world. The bottom line, though, is free trade has to be fair trade. And what's happened in America is, we have led with our chin and we've unilaterally lowered our tariffs, which means taxes for other products that people all around the world sell in the United States of America, but they haven't followed suit. So we have high taxes when we make goods in America and try to sell them overseas, but then their manufacturers in their countries make goods and sell them here for free and compete against American workers. And so take autos, for example. Europe charges American-made automobiles a 10% tax or tariff when we sell our goods into Europe. But when Europe makes a car and sells that BMW into the United States, we only charge them 2.5%. So they charge us 4 times as much as we charge them. China charges us 15% tariffs on American-made cars. But I'm in Wisconsin right now. It's cold and it's going to snow tonight. We make a lot of butter. Europe charges our butter a 68% tariff on Wisconsin butter. We charge European butter 2.8%. So this is fundamentally unfair, and so I'm trying to give the president the authority to go country by country, product by product, and make it fair. If they're going to have high tariffs on our products, we'll raise our tariffs and match theirs. And what's going to happen, Steve, is we're the biggest market in the world. Everyone wants to sell their goods in our country, and so if we raise our tariffs on their products, they're going to go, Mr. President, no, we want to actually lower our tariffs. We want to actually have free trade. But there's been no incentive, Steve, for them, for those countries to come to the negotiating table because they got a great deal. And this is going to force them to negotiate with the president. And listen, do some solid for the American worker who puts their boots on every day and goes to work and tries to make products to sell around the world, but they can't because there's an unfair trade deal. We're working for the American worker. And by the way, go ahead.
Hang on, I totally hear you. And by the way, it completely gives life to something that the president talked about all the time on the campaign trail on trade, which was reciprocity. That's the word he used. But I just want to put to you, the folks at the Wall Street Journal not very happy with you over this. Surprise, surprise. And I just want to put to you a couple of the points that they made and see what you think. Sure. First of all, they're saying that this would contravene America's commitments under the World Trade Organization. Is that true?
Yeah, we will have some issues with the World Trade Organization. But what the World Trade Organization does is locks in these unfair deals, right? I mean, so the 10% tariffs in Europe versus our 2.5% tariffs against autos coming from Europe, that's locked in. They say that's fair. And it's unfair. So, yeah, we're going to have to work with the WTO.
Clear. So you'll challenge them. Yep. Very good. All right, I get it. So, very quickly, they're also saying that, haven't you seen what he's done, the president, with the steel tariffs? That's been a disaster. Why do you want to follow that?
Well, so that was in a response to national security. This is a scenario where we respond to say, listen, if you want to have tariffs on us, we'll match them. We'll make it fair. We'll make it equal. That's not what happened on steel. This is a different tool that I think can focus the president, again, to be per product, per country, which was not what happened with steel. Okay. So this is you're comparing apples and oranges.
Well, I think you've made a very good case, very clear. It is positive. It is practical. I'm sorry, we've got to leave it there. But Tammy Bruce, by the way, has been looking up all sorts of very interesting national emergencies. So I'm wondering whether we could have a national emergency on butter if your bill doesn't work. Anyway, I'm so sorry.
It is a national emergency for butter. We're going to fight this thing through for the American people. We do. It's good for our hearts, everybody. It's great for your heart.
That's right.
Especially Wisconsin butter. All right. Thanks, Congressman. See you soon.
Thank you.